Welcome to the 2018 Oscars Behind the Scenes exclusive. I am your host, Kayla Woodsman, and today we're going to get some exclusive footage of two casting directors, Colette Mayer and Allison Neves, and these are actually taken on the last day of two major movies for the Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress. The first film is Big Dreams, Big Apple with John Quincy III, and the second film is Broke, that featured Amber Perez as Best Supporting Actress. These two casting directors took film on the last day of their job and were able to give us this exclusive information of how these actors came to be.
Hi, I'm Colette Mayer.
And I'm Allison Neves. We worked together on Big Dreams, Big Apple and Broke. We were the casting directors who were hired out, and we actually chose the Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress in their respective roles.
John Quincy III and Amber Perez.
Yes, they were both well qualified. John Quincy III had a stunning audition, and Amber Perez, we felt that she was just our perfect supporting gal. So, Miss Colette, this is the last day that we have in our budget. So, we're not necessarily in a rush, but we do have 2 hours to choose the main actor and actress of this multi-million-dollar film. So this is our first choice. I don't remember his name, but I think he's like a rags to riches story. I think he was a landscaper and now he's going for this role. I think that's what
I think his name is Jorge.
Jorge? Oh, this is actually Andrew.
Oh.
Jorge was earlier on. I don't actually know what he's qualified for, but here's the thing. We're looking for the best actors. They have to have, we're talking acting school, gone to university for this. I mean, I just don't think that he has that.
Well, according to this paper, he's been in 37 films, and he's been to 12 acting schools, including Juilliard.
Okay. Well, I think, like, looking at him, just really taking a good look at him, I just don't think he has this look we're going for.
He doesn't have the look.
I don't think he's got it. I don't think he could play our character.
So, here we have Mr. Brown.
Oh, I think actually his name is Nick White.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he says so. But looking through his qualifications, he's been to about 6 or 7 different acting programs. He's done 2 other Oscar-winning films, and he's only 23. But, just looking at him, I don't think he fits the look we're going for here.
I think if we put him in the film, it would turn into something like Straight Outta Compton.
Yes, and that's not what we're going for. We're going for these suburban kids in New York who are struggling with an identity crisis. This guy doesn't.
He doesn't have the American look.
No, he's not it. Next. And then, last but definitely not the least, we have John Quincy III.
What an American name.
You see, I think he actually might be related to John Quincy Adams.
That's incredible.
This is what we're looking at. This is a pure-blooded American soil type guy. Look at him with the pale skin and the green eyes. This is the look we are going for.
Definitely. What are his qualifications?
Well, you see, he hasn't graduated any university. He doesn't have any degrees. He acted for 2 years at Hamilton High School, Arizona. Another American-bred name. He hasn't gone to an acting school, really. However, I still have to advocate for this kid. I feel like he's really has what we're going for here. This is the embodiment of New York City.
How's his audition?
He didn't show up.
Oh.
But we have his headshots. We have a little video he sent of himself. He said that he definitely wants to make a change from live theater to film. I think we're taking a chance here, especially as a main actor, but I feel like he's our one.
I think so too.
In fact, Colette here was actually in her high school theater, and she's
No, I wasn't.
What?
I was a dancer.
I thought you were in theater.
No, I thought you were in theater.
No, I was in the STEM program.
Why are we casting directors? So, now that we have our main actor for Big Dreams, Big Apple, we should find the main actress for Broke.
Oh yes, the other movie project we're working on. So odd they hire the same people to cast all of these movies. Anyways, so... I think...
Oh my gosh, is that Sharkeisha?
I don't know. I mean, a Vine star as our main actress, that would be amazing. Actually, this is Sarah Smith. She grew up in California, apparently.
They all look the same.
I know, it's so difficult. Anyways, so I think just taking a good look at her, seeing what I think. So here we are with this 1930s film about the Depression. I mean, I don't even know if black people were in the cities in the 1930s.
I don't think they were.
I think just for the sake of historical accuracy, this movie should only contain people who are Americans in the 1930s. I mean, I just don't
There's
think...
also no way she would come from a rich family.
Oh, definitely not. So, I think we can
moving on.
Disclude her.
Okay, next we have this woman, and her name is Amber Perez.
Really? You know, she doesn't strike me as a Perez type. I mean, with the red hair and the blue eyes. I mean, that's odd, but, you know, I mean, let's consider what she has to offer. She went to a few acting schools. She's been in other major roles. She actually has a musical career as well, so she's kind of already is bringing over some of a fan base. So I think she's definitely a good option, but I mean, just looking at her, I feel like the character we're going for here is kind of adventurous, kind of out there. I mean, I just think she looks kind of like your classic actress, but that's not what we're going for. I mean, this is a groundbreaking film. So, I don't know. We'll keep her on the back burner.
Definitely. Here's our next actress. I think her name is Xiang.
Oh, let me see. I spent a week in China in 2008, so I learned all about these Chinese names. I think this would actually be Zai Gong.
Oh, that's so exotic.
Well, that's the way to put it. Anyways, so she's acted before in modern roles, but I think historically speaking, for the 1930s, based in California, just don't think she's what we're going for here. I mean, there weren't many Asian immigrants.
There was hardly any.
I mean, it was such a low amount. I just don't think she would make a valid option here.
They didn't contribute to history in the 1930s.
No, they were not. They just weren't a part of that.
They were
especially in American history. I mean, what we're going for here, they didn't have much of a... I don't think they were very much involved until about the 70s, actually.
So I'm thinking we should go with Amber Perez, but I think maybe we should keep her like as a supporting character.
You know, we still have a few more days to think about this movie. And just looking at her, she has this look we're going for here, but I just think with... I mean, if...
her family history.
This is a huge multi-million-dollar film. If we look at what we're looking for, these actors and actresses are going to be on the brink of success. And we need to have what would fit as a celebrity. And I believe that we should maybe have her as a supporting actress. And perhaps we could call in a different actor and write as a new main actor. I mean, we're going for this action film. I mean, it'd be kind of odd to have a female main character anyways.
Very true.
I don't know why they wrote it that way. We could talk to them about rewrites.
Definitely.
And next, we have a critic, Marlene Henderson, who has worked in the film industry for over 40 years, with her opinion on the Oscars and diversity.
My name is Marlene Henderson. I've been an acclaimed movie critic for over 40 years. The 2018 Oscars is not racist. The casting directors and executives spend hours choosing the best actors for the awards. This year, we have Amber Perez, who was nominated Best Supporting Actress. She is one half Hispanic. Does she look white to you? No, because the 2018 Oscars is diverse.
So I, Kayla Woodsman, on behalf of the entire Academy, would like to tell you that the Oscars do their best to honor the most qualified actors and actresses. We'd like to thank you for viewing and come back next year for the 2019 Oscars sponsored by the Academy.